With each tick of the clock, we approach the hour known as midnight. When the sun goes down and darkness arrives, we like to turn things up a bit. When the nighttime comes, there's one rail fan out there who owns the night. One rail fan who is your friend and mine to guide us through the night. It's time once again for us to bring you the dark side of trains. Rail fanning here in Durand, Michigan. I present your host, Royal King of the Rails.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's special Halloween edition of Midnight Railfanning. It's been a while since we've done an episode, and as you guys can see, it's Halloween tonight, and we got snow. We got snow up here in Durand. It's cold out here. It's about, I want to say it's like, what'd you say, 34 degrees?
I'd say 31.
It's pretty cold. I think it's like 34. So
really cold.
The sound is working. Don't worry. The sound is definitely working. I had it muted so that way we could get some people on here first before we start. I do want to take this moment to announce that this will be the last Midnight Railfanning stream on this channel. I'm going to move it to Royal King of the Rails for the future streams. So if you guys want to tune into my Midnight Railfanning streams on that channel, make sure you guys go on there and subscribe and push the bell so that way you guys are notified whenever I do a stream there. I'll try to post it in both locations, though, an announcement. But we are live tonight in Durand, Michigan, here on this Halloween. It's been a pretty good day. I've been up here since about 6 a.m., seen 15 trains. We just caught L507, which was coming from Flat Rock and making its way to Flint. We got ATCS monitor as well, and so that's very helpful as well. I don't have to run my car all the time. We got a couple trains on the move. We got a westbound and eastbound, and we also do have a local working the yard right now, and we will get to see that here in a little bit. But this is Durand, Michigan. This is a pretty big railroading area of Michigan. It's pretty good. What'd you want to say?
Well, doesn't agree.
Does he? Yeah, we got the monitor there. I'm not going to show it too much because you're really not supposed to show it. You're really not supposed to public, yeah. So I can't really show it too much. Just for the record. So yeah, they brought those two locomotives. They actually had two locomotives down there, and they actually brought them over there for an event that they called Train or Treat, where CN actually set up a tent. They had the locomotives there so you could get pictures and stuff with them, and you could actually go up there and get candy, treats, and other cool stuff. It was really cool. Good way for them to promote, railroad safety. So props to CN for that. So yeah. You know what's really weird about the chat?
Huh.
Look at it. Look at the chat on here. Like, it's like everyone's like messages are covering up everyone else's.
It's like a layer over layer over layer.
It's really weird. So
but
I don't know why it's doing that.
Maybe if you shut it off on
I'm
your
gonna
end.
see if I restart YouTube real quick, guys. So I might be gone just for a second. We'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Oh, it's still doing that.
Nope, the comments are still.
It's still doing that.
I think what you can do is if you just hit live chat or not. That's weird.
Why? What were you trying to do?
I was trying to switch the filter of the chat to see if
that is really weird.
If it'll make it disappear and reload correctly, but it won't. Well,
I'm gonna change it to live chat. That way I can see all the messages. So I do apologize. This is really weird.
Yeah, hit show chat.
Oh,
so we can show them. There it goes. And it made it worse, actually.
Yeah, it did. I cannot read a darn thing. I'm actually gonna screenshot this, and I will probably end up posting that somewhere.
Yeah, because
it's really bad. I can't read a thing. So I'm actually gonna have Damon, if he will pull up my phone for time being, pull up the chat so that way we can actually read it.
Yeah, I actually got the notification from your stream too. How convenient.
Oh, very nice.
So that does.
You want to send it in the server?
Yeah.
Just in case we want to get some people on here. We only got about 3 people on here.
So
we're not expecting a big audience tonight since it is Halloween, so there's going to probably be a lot of people.
We got BB Trains, but he had to leave. But we also have
BB
Elevators,
Trains.
Rock On's mom.
Good to see ya.
Warren, Michigan Railfan, and Brian Schlip Jr.
Always good to see all of you guys. So thank you guys for coming in and spending a little time with me as we present the dark side of trains tonight here in Durand, Michigan. We're going to hopefully get at least 1 or 2. We should, because the nighttime it gets pretty busy, and technically we can present that train right there. That's right down there in the yard.
Check that out. Yard job's coming back if you want to show the camera.
That's
too.
R944.
Yep.
which is the local we all thought was the new L514, but it's actually 944 based on what a CN worker said.
So go ahead and show.
Did someone say something like to Damon? I saw DAOMN, but I couldn't really make out what they said.
Damon the Based, or tell Damon
Yeah.
I said, hey, yeah, what's up, guys? Yeah, we're doing this little podcast together once again, and I'm pretty much.
It ain't no podcast, I'll tell you that. This is my show.
This is his show.
This is my Railfanning show, and I hope you guys enjoy it as always, because it is always a pleasure to come on here and do some Railfanning live, for once.
And for now, I'll be pretty much the only face shown on these streams.
Well, we'll have another guest later on.
Yeah, later on.
Could be a little bit.
Yeah.
He's a good friend of mine, so he'll be coming in here in a little bit. I just apologize that I cannot even read the chat because of how bad it is. It's like I might put a community post out just so if you guys are interested. It looks awful. What'd she say?
YouTube is doing a trick on streamers tonight, apparently.
Yeah, obviously. YouTube always does something, which sucks because then it just makes it difficult on all of us. But we actually did get snow this evening. There was no snow when I got here this morning, and then we got snow starting at about, I'm going to say 4 o'clock. We started to get snow because Moena and I were down there. We were filming here on an Eastern. They're about to come back and get ready to go, and the snow just started coming. And, yeah.
Haven't had much on the Flint sub in a while. You can see the snow piled up on the rails themselves.
Yeah, like even on the rail ties too, which is you don't really see that too often. It's typically the trains blow it away, but we haven't had a train go through here in a while. The last train that went through at this diamond was when we had another train drop off those 2 locomotives, which now what they pretty much decided to do, since this train originates in Flint, they decided to take the locomotives, and I believe they just drove the crew up here so that way they could work the yard. They're going to do some work up here. Oh, excuse me. And then they're going to head back south. They'll take the highway, and then they're going to go back to Flint. This sucks. Like, I cannot read a darn thing in the chat. I'm going to try what you said again, though.
You're there, starting back to 340.
The locomotives are moving again. What I was trying to say was, if only I saw this stuff earlier. I had to go to trade school. I drove from trade school here tonight to see you guys on this rather cold Halloween night, but
Yeah, it's very chilly out here. Like it is, like I said, it is only 34 degrees out here. It is cold. And we got our train right down there that's working, so we should be getting this in a little bit. There's the Duran clock tower in the distance as well, which you guys might be able to hear chime every 15 minutes.
And if you listen closely, if the locomotive moves, whenever it does, you can hear it throttle up because at night, Duran gets very quiet. Like, you could hear everything.
Yeah, it's very nice at night because it gets very quiet, so you can hear things way in the distance. That radio you guys are hearing is my scanner, so we got that as well. Down there we got I don't know if that's a new yellow signal because I've never seen that before, but you notice that there's a yellow signal on the south part of the Holly sub? This single track right here is the Holly sub. This little track here in the back is the connector track. It's called the Chicago Y.
I thought that yellow signal was just a PTC box.
Yeah, it is a signal. It's automatic, believe it or not, which I never saw before.
Interesting.
So this is the Holly sub, which the Holly sub is the most dead part up here. You got the Chicago Y, which gets about 2 trains a day. You got E251 and Q116, which tend to come around here around the same time.
Or sometimes E280.
E280 or any other as needed. There's a bunch of ads needed that use it as well, but there's only 2 daily trains that do use it. And those are E251, a daily northbound out of Flat Rock that goes north through here to get onto the Flint sub to go west, where it can take that to go southwest to get to its destination in Hammond, Indiana. Q116 originates in Homewood, Illinois. Going east, they got to come through here. Then they can go south on the Holly sub to go to Flat Rock, but they have to stop in Ferndale to drop off all the intermodal containers.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
That's out of the 4 big trains that run on the Holly sub that run up here, E251 is the only one that doesn't work any of the yards, except when they originate in Flat Rock. They don't stop in Pontiac. They don't stop in Ferndale. They just keep going north. L507, 508, work both yards, Pontiac and Ferndale.
Yeah.
Q116 only works Ferndale, just to drop the intermodals. So, pretty cool. Looks like we got 6 people on here now, so let's go take a look at the chat real quick.
Yep, I'm going to go ahead and take a look. Hey, yo, Bolty is on.
Brody's on here?
Yeah, Brody.
Oh, hey, Brody, good to see you.
Detroit area rail fan.
Good to have you. Like I said, we're having trouble with the chat here, so you guys are chatting, and for some reason it's overlapping chat messages because YouTube is so stupid sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't get why they always have to have these issues, but they do. Right now we have a local working the yard down there. We got R944 working down there. 2 locomotives that were at Train or Treat, which is a little event that ran from 6 to 8 p.m. They ran it up there at the Huron and Eastern Yard, where CN was there giving out candy, and they were talking with rail fans and other people as well. It was pretty cool. It was a pretty cool event. They were giving out candy. They were giving out merch and goods. It was pretty cool.
Glad I was able to experience it last minute. And just for the memes, since it snowed, I'm gonna have myself a Durant snow.
Go for it. Nice. Very good. Very tasty. Now that's what I call a nature-made snow cone.
Although,
And if you listen carefully in the distance, now you can hear the clock tower.
just like that, it's 10 o'clock.
That's right.
Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and read her up. Y'all must be cold.
Yeah, we are cold.
Tell
It is.
David I'm Broderick, remember?
Yep. There we go.
But yeah.
Can't even see the darn. That actually really pisses me off because I would like to be able to read the chat myself, but I have to have Damon do it because I can't even read it. So that sucks.
Yeah.
It is 10 o'clock though, which means we still got 2 hours to go. Because this stream we're gonna take it till a little after midnight. I'm not gonna take it much long after midnight because it's been a long day. I've been up here since 6 a.m. I woke up at 4 this morning, so I've been up for quite a while. And Amtrak is running late tonight. Actually, do me a favor, check the Amtrak tracker and see where they're at.
All right, okie dokie.
I'm going to take a look at ATCS Monitor. They actually have it up here on the screens here. And eventually we are going to get...
oh, yeah, we are going to get in...
we're going to get a westbound and an eastbound at some point.
Yeah. We got band.
If I had to guess, the Amtrak, which was probably that signal we saw for earlier, is probably around East Lansing, which means the next station would be here. So the Port Huron Y is still set based on what we're seeing here. We also got an eastbound lined up again. That's going to be for Amtrak. There's also a westbound on the way eventually, but Control Point Belsey is not working again. See, you can see it on the screen.
Which is wacky.
Yeah, Belsey's been having issues lately, but West Flint, remember that day it wasn't working?
Oh, yeah.
That's back up and working the way it should, which is good. Yep. Yeah, it definitely is chilly out here, though, that's for sure. I had to charge my camera a little bit, too. And I charged my computer like 2 times as well because the battery was draining. So, fortunately, I brought one of my battery backups, so I was able to charge that, charge my computer and everything. So, yeah. Like I said, I do apologize about the chat. Like, you guys are going to send messages, and I'm not going to be able to read them right away because... the whole chat thing, is not working right now. So thanks YouTube for that. What do we got?
So this is Amtrak Blue Water 364 that's coming?
Yep. Where are they at?
36.
Durand.
It just exited. It just
Try that again or just go to the train tracker map. You can find it that way too.
Yeah.
Oh, East Flint just went blue. So we got
East
that
Flint.
westbound. That westbound is in Flint.
All right.
And it
cool.
looks like it's not stopping. Oh,
That's
they
my
just
hometown.
got lined. Okay, the Port Huron Y just got set.
Yep, and
This
we
train
got
is about to come through. They just got the signal. They're going to go through the Port Huron Y and they're going to go east into the Flint Yard, Blair Yard in Flint, Michigan. So we'll be getting the R944. And you can hear they just revved up and the ditch lights are on. You know, do you think we should?
We should probably film.
We should do that. I'm trying to think where a good spot would be for the Port Huron Y at nighttime.
Estimated time of arrival to Durant is 10:35 p.m.
Oh,
It's
wow.
Blue Water.
So
It's
pretty
not that
much the
far.
time that it's supposed to be. Oh, yep. And the signal is,
that actually
we have an
really is.
eastbound. We have an eastbound signal lined up to, I wonder if we can see it at the reflection of the tracks. But the time that Amtrak is supposed to be back in Lapeer is the time it's going to be here, meaning they're running an hour late. The gates are going down at Oak Street. Okay, you think right here would be good?
Yeah.
Okay. And there's our green signal right there, all the way down there. We got a train on the way. Here we go, guys. This will be a way to kick off some midnight rail fanning. So here we go. And bear with me if the stream has issues as well. Service kind of sucks out here. Anyway, here we go. Let's film this train. All right, everybody. It is 10:02 p.m. We just got a train lined up on the Port Huron Y. It's going to go through the Port Huron Y and head east to Flint Yard. This is R944. Here we go. Waiting, we have 5340. 5340. $57.03. R944 is the symbol on that train coming off the Port Huron Y, bound for Flint, eastward on the Flint subdivision. Current time is 10:07 p.m. Stick around, we'll see if we can get the defect detector on video. Okay, we got that video. Okay, that's good. He's out of here now, so we got one train. That puts us up to one. We're definitely going to get the Amtrak in a little bit.
Oh, that is sweet how a mega cab SD40-2 was leading that. Those are getting rare.
Yeah.
I think I think the real model for those locomotives that was leading is SD40-2W, and those are getting
Yeah,
rare.
they are definitely getting
That was
rare.
a pretty rare catch.
That was a nice catch.
So yeah, we're gonna get the defect detector, and it was even cooler since we were just up close to those locomotives.
Okay, we just got some
earlier.
more signals.
You're
Oh!
on the line. Ooh.
GLC!
Wait, GLC?
Yeah, we
Really?
just got GLC right there. Look at Pitt.
No way.
We
This
got
is
GLC.
Cool. All right.
Good, we're gonna get like 4 trains now because we got a westbound, but unfortunately, guess what? They're gonna make Amtrak go first.
They're gonna make Amtrak
So,
go
and we're
first.
gonna have to wait for them to get to Flint.
Yep. That's a big shame.
So we got a westbound. We also got GLC finally come back. I didn't even know when they left because I didn't even see them leave.
Well,
Part of me wants to go to Pitt now to go see it,
right.
but I don't think I'm gonna do it for the stream.
My
But we're
phone's
gonna
at
get some.
48%.
We're gonna get another train here on the Holly sub here in a second, which will be cool. Go on. Oh, can you go check the stream chat because I can't see a thing. Yep. Come back here once you do, and then we gotta dive into our first event of the stream because we have a couple events that are gonna be happening tonight. You can actually hear the train honking down there. Interesting horn. Still got the green down there. Should go through the defect detector here in a little bit. We'll see if we can get that on video since that definitely helps so I don't have to count all the rail cars all the time. All right, got my scanner on. So that's good. We're going to get GLC OSDN coming. And actually, it's coming right now. All right, he'll be coming back here in a second, but we should be able to look down and see GLC now, which is good. I was actually hoping to get him going south because I wanted to catch him at a crossing earlier today, but I never saw them go south today, so. But we should look down there, and we should, yep, there it is. Got a train coming on the Holly sub. They just came off of the Great Lakes Central line, their line. They actually have to take the Holly sub about a mile south to get to their line. So, yeah. Looks like we got about 3 viewers on here. So, thank you to everyone that's on here, because I didn't expect a big crowd tonight, considering it is Halloween. So, thank you to everybody that is on here for tonight's stream. I appreciate everyone's support, as always. We're definitely going to get a handful of trains for you guys for Halloween. Feels more like Christmas because of all snow, which is lovely. We can see him. Yep.
Angry tripod man. Wait, what?
We can see him down there. Oh, yep. Not him. I'm talking about GLC back there. He's already off.
Wait, really?
Yeah, he's already off the line. He's on the Holly sub.
Already?
Yeah.
Dang.
He was probably waiting for a signal.
The song.
I wish they ran south or around noon today. I wanted to see them go south. Because I wanted to actually catch them at one of their own crossings, but unfortunately I couldn't. Oh, look, we got Awesome Will got on here. I can barely make out that that's Awesome Will because the stream chat is so weird, but there he is.
That's insane.
Yeah, I know, right? He's probably waiting at the thing. I actually checked out the crossing down there by GLC, and there's a lot of weeds actually on the track. But then you look at CN, it's clean. No weeds in sight. Weeds all along the track. Can you do me a favor real quick and pull up the chat?
I did. My phone's uncharged. It's gonna die.
Oh, okay. Bear with, guys. I can barely see the chat. I can't even see it.
But I did pull up the chat, and Brian Schlitt Jr. wrote.
Oh, you know what I did? You know what I can do? I can tap on them.
Ooh.
Let's see here. Yes, that's me. I'm just watching what's ever on TV tonight. It's on commercials right now, so I have a chance to watch. Oh, cool. I gotta go to bed. See ya. All right, thanks for coming on, Warren, Michigan Rail fan. Brian Schwip says cheese. You said that. Detroit area rail fan said see ya. Detroit area rail fan says, yo, tell Damon to say Broderick right now. Why don't you say Broderick?
Broderick. I said it earlier. All right. GLC just got a signal.
Okay.
We're gonna grab my phone.
There goes Damon. It looks like it's actually going to get busy, guys, because we also just got another westbound lined out of Port Huron. So we're going to have like 5 trains coming, which will be good. All right, I'll let you guys see ATCS here just for a second. Westbound out of Port Huron. Westbound sitting at Control Point Belsey and Flint. Eastbound signals lined up for Amtrak. Northbound lined up for the OLS. So let's get set. We just got another westbound line Port Huron. Yeah. We got another one. That explains why it was dead. They were holding them all up. And we're going to go right here. This is going to be Great Lakes Central OSTN, if my memory recalls that correctly. We should be able to get a good video of this train. There we go. Actually, you know what? I'm going to move down a little bit more. Fortunately, they turned on the lights because the staff are inside the Amtrak station right now. Typically, Amtrak at this time would not be running, because they typically get through here at about 9:30, but they tend to run late because the later train is always running late. Because the longer train's on duty, more likely it's going to get behind, which is the case. I may be on and off the stream. Okay, sounds good, Will. Sorry about the whole chat, guys. I'm trying to read the messages, but you know it's really hard when YouTube won't even display it properly. So I apologize for that. Anyways, here comes our northbound. It's getting close up here. You got the single track right here, the Chicago guy over there. He'll keep going straight into the yard over there. Great Lakes Central. We're going to start recording here. All right, here we go. All right, everybody. We got Great Lakes Central train coming in northbound. Never saw them go south today, so they must have gone south maybe before I got here or the day before. But here we go. We got a northbound. This should be Great Lakes Central OSTN. Current time is 10:16 p.m. You can hear the end of train device in the distance. That was a northbound Great Lakes Central train here in Durand, Michigan. The current time is 10:24 in the evening. All right, awesome. On to the next train. Okay, that video is done. Northbound. Like I said, that's the first time I've actually caught GLC going north. I've never seen them north before. Typically, I always catch them going south, and today I didn't catch them going south, so I don't know what happened with that, but I guess they only had to do a northbound run today. That's my first northbound catch of GLC, as I was just telling the viewers. Yep. Let's see what we got here on the agenda.
So it looks like here that the yard jug that we caught is finally pulling into Flint Yards. So
Well, there's something lined up behind it.
yep, and
It's gonna be
looks
Amtrak.
like- yep.
We have
Amtrak.
that westbound lined up in Port Huron as well. See,
Oh, yep, I see that. And
we got
then,
that. Amtrak's lined up past there.
And the eastbound.
This eastbound's going to be a little bit.
Line through Bain.
It's supposed to be
Bancroft.
here in 10 minutes.
Supposedly. Amtrak, I don't know where they're at. Being honest with you. All right, there we go.
Damon is a goofy goober, Brian says.
Bruh.
Bruh.
All right, yard
Beedra.
job is in the Flint yard now. This should be lined all the way through. So any moment we should see this signal flip into a aspect.
No. No, that's westbound. Those are the westbound signals that we won't be able to see the eastbound ones.
Oh, that's right, because the eastbound's probably gonna go first.
Yep.
and then the westbound.
That being said, guys, we're going to take a quick break real quick. I'm going to mute the microphone. We'll be right back in about a minute. It's time for tonight's crossing of the featuring in tonight's crossing is Ann Arbor Street. This crossing is located on the highway. The highway is a small connector track that allows trains to transfer from the Flint and Holly subs and vice versa. Trains like L507 and L508 use this line. This track gets used about 3 to 4 times a day, depending on what is needed. Excuse me. This track was actually used earlier today for a special movement between L508. They used it 2 times, so that way they could bring a power move of locomotives into the Durand yard, so that way they could have the CN train or treat event tonight. And that's the highway. This is Ann Arbor Street, which is where the highway is featured. We'll take a look down the tracks. This is just a standard stop with crossbuck signs. It's a pretty basic crossing, but it serves the purpose, and it helps connect the 2 tracks, which is very helpful. So, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. That is tonight's featured crossing as one of our events for tonight's stream. Ann Arbor Street, featured crossing for tonight's stream. All right. There's your DOT tag as well. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was tonight's featured crossing. That'll be a new event that I do on my show, where we will feature a crossing. Now we'll walk back to the station because we have an Amtrak on the way. Joseph, I saw, was on here. We got 8 people on here now, which is good. So we're starting to pick up traffic. Let's read some of the messages real quick. Let's see. We got Joseph. Oh, shoot.
Yeah, everything is overlapping. So
yeah, I have to click on every
unable.
message individually. It's crossing tour with rock music. That's right. Yes. Ben's back. Good to see ya. Welcome back. He says, how busy is that road? It only gets about 3 to 4 trains a day, the highway, because it's a connector track.
And in terms
Inspector,
of cars,
do I see snow? Yes, you do. Because we got a nice snowstorm earlier today, a little before Damon got here. I got here and there was actually no snow on the ground. And now there is snow everywhere. We had a pretty big snowstorm come in. So pretty cool for Halloween if you think about it.
cool, get it?
Yeah. So we got a bunch of people actually on here now. And with that being said, we do need to walk back. So far, if you guys have just joined us, we have seen 2 trains so far on tonight's Midnight Railfanning stream. We saw CNR 944, a local that works from Flint to Durand, and then they go back. In this case tonight, they had a special work because they brought up the locomotives on L508, dropped them here, and for this case, R944 just pretty much originated here. They drove the crew up, crew got on the train, did their business and everything, and boom, they got it done. They picked up what they needed, and they've taken it back to Flint. That train's actually now in Flint, so they're all set for the night. We have a handful of westbounds on the way. We got 2 from what I saw. One of them is in Flint right now, waiting because Amtrak has priority at this time. Amtrak is supposed to get here to Durand at about 9:30, but they are running about an hour late.
Yeah, about hour and 10 minutes late, according to the Amtrak website.
Yep, so we are walking back now. Hopefully the connection to the stream is gonna still stick with us tonight. It is a whopping in the lows for the temperature tonight. That's why there's so much snow. It's definitely really chilly out here. This is the coldest episode of Midnight Railfanning I've done yet. Oh, we'll move on the sidewalk. But I hope you guys so far have enjoyed the show. It's always a pleasure to come on and do a live stream for a little bit. And here's a message I can actually read. A $10 super chat from Joseph.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Joseph always comes in clutch with this.
Yeah, he's awesome. Thank you, Joseph. I really appreciate that. You've been such a great friend, and you've supported me so much, and that really means a lot. So thank you very much.
Also, yep.
As for everyone else that comes on here to watch the stream, you guys are awesome as well. So big thank you to Joseph for the $10 super chat. Now, with that being said, let's get back to the trains. not walking back here. So fortunately that crossing was within walking distance, because in the future, for future Midnight Railfanning streams here, we'll have to go drive to a crossing, because I'm not going to feature the same crossing every time I do an episode. We have to do a different one.
So right now we do have our eastbound.
Our eastbound is at Control Point Vernon right now, as we can see.
Yep, near Control Point Vernon, you cleared Bancroft, you can soon.
East Shasburg is blue as well.
Yep, which is great because
Good, and the people here, there's staff inside the Amtrak station right now. They are probably wanting this to go. And guess what I see right there? Something's sitting at Flint, waiting to go out, potentially.
I thought that was the R944.
Let's see what we got here. Goofy Brian says. Ben says, thanks for super chat, Joseph. Big thank you. I'll say it once again as well.
Yes, sir.
My pleasure, my guy. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. How are you and Damon doing tonight? We are doing pretty well.
And I'm doing good.
We're trying to stay warm.
Had a
Hey guys,
decent
happy
day.
Halloween. Good to see you, Metro, as well. Thank you for coming on. Happy Halloween to you as well. About to get our third train of the stream. Ben says, yesterday I was in big luck to catch CSX M453 and IO44 and Amtrak 92 with a Siemens charger. Very nice. Awesome. So we are about to have our eastbound Amtrak Blue R364, which will be my first catch of that here in Durand, minus the times I've ridden it, because I have ridden that train back here before, except we haven't really been this way. Well, actually, I take that back.
Yeah, I think we have a glitch right there.
What?
There's something like chilling at near Kersley, but there's nothing.
That's the westbound.
Arriving Durand with the clear Clara.
That's the westbound.
Your Amtrak.
Yep, Amtrak. I just heard him. But no, that red is the westbound. Remember? They have to wait because the Amtrak's got to cross over the track. They got priority, so we can actually hear Amtrak in the distance. And you know what else we can hear? My scanner is low. Yeah. Well, remember, it is nighttime in Durand, so you can pretty much hear everything at this time. Let's see what we got. Let's see where he's at. He's about to go through Clara, Control Point Clara, which is the control point before Control Point Durand, which is this one. I'm gonna have to go change my scanner batteries here in a second because it's beeping at me. Hey, yo, James, you saw the pictures I recently sent you? I believe I did. I'll have to go look again just to make sure, but I think I did see them. If I didn't, I apologize, but I will be sure to go look at them. And yeah, I'll take care of that off the stream. For now, we got our third train of the night. Yep. I'm going right now. Hey everybody, we have Amtrak Blue R364 coming in 10:38 p.m. Here we go. We got 4632. All right, we'll be right back. We got 7 people watching on here tonight. Awesome. Glad to see all of you. No worries if you didn't see them. I was going to say, next time you travel to our humble down river area, visit Taylor's Heritage Park to get a glimpse of it. The place, of course, to visit. All right. Keep that in mind. Stop beeping Bearcat 125 ATJK.
Yep. And
You want to take the stream real quick just for a minute while I go change my camera battery?
Alrighty. So, as you can see, hi, I am GCR Productions, in case you aren't familiar with me already.
Give me back to them just because they might actually leave now.
Oh.
They might not stay long.
What do you mean? I'm not interesting enough?
No, I'm just saying the train might leave and I don't want to leave.
Oh,
and then
okay.
Of course you're interesting.
But-
That's why you're the co-host right now.
Alright. But as you can see on the train, you can see that it says next station, Flint, which is my hometown.
Yep.
Actually, that's where I actually got on my first and currently only Amtrak train that I've ever rode was in the Flint station.
Well, I'm gonna take you on there. They're not going yet. Damon's getting all excited like they're about to leave. Oh, go. They're departing. There we go. Departing. Blue Water 365 here in Durand, Michigan. Current time is 10:42 p.m. They're running about an hour and a half late. All right. That was Blue Water 364. You all set?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You want to take it back for a minute?
Alrighty.
Oh, hey, TKE fan is on here. Good to see you.
TKE fan.
I just saw TKE fan last week, which actually I should show. TKE fan actually gave me something railroad related. I'll have to show it here in a second. I just read the messages. I have to click on them because YouTube is overlapping all of them. TKE fan says, well, and they just turn the lights off.
Yep, there goes the lights.
Yep, they're probably arming the building too.
Yep.
How are you liking the weather tonight? I'm loving it because I've been out in the cold all day. Howdy, Joseph says.
Yes,
Here's
sir.
the stream. I'll turn you guys over to Damon for 1 second while I go.
And change.
The batteries in my scanner so it doesn't beep.
Yep. So, alrighty. So, hello guys. Once again, I am GCR Productions, your co-host of Midnight Railfanning. James is gonna go ahead and go out and change his scanner batteries. So, what you guys just saw was Amtrak Blue Water 364 and bound to Flint. So, very soon enough, according to ATCS, we will have a westbound coming. So, in a few minutes, this should change to a certain aspect. And we're getting a few more chats. Let me go ahead and all right, DK fan said not sure. I keep on seeing I suppose it would be good time for introductions again. Yep, you're right, Joseph. Well, anytime's a good time for introductions because we like to have people here generally. Screw tube stuff at it again. Yeah, there you go, Ben. Absolutely based. As you can see, the name's Joseph. I'm a downriver rail fan who lives near Wyandotte and captures trains there for the most part. I also go to Wyandotte, and that's how I met the man. It's quite neat. So yeah, we're in Durand. Absolutely beautiful place. Now, I will tell you guys what. So one night, when I was waiting for the wafer logo unit that was in the back of Z148, while I was waiting for this night, I've heard first of all, it was like midnight and the entire city of Durand was quiet and I had the entire town basically to myself. So while I was waiting, I heard N394 in the distance, which had a CP AC44 leading at the time, and it had to stop for something. So in the distance near CP Vernon, I could hear it throttling down and stopping. That's the cool part about, rail fanning in Durand at night, because you could literally hear anything within a mile's radius. And as you can see, we have an EOT down there from what I assume was GLC. that we saw earlier. We've known each other for a year now. Yup, exactly. It's been 1 year since the October 30th collab. If you, well, only me and Joseph know what we're talking about because this was back before I met James. So, yep. And see what else Joseph said if it'll let me click. Take care, TKA fan. I assume he's leaving, so you take care as well. And Ben said something, smart trip. Why won't you let me click on the comment? Oh, whatever. Might have been a message retracted. Okay, so so as you can see, up there's the rail cams. In case James starts walking back, I don't want to show his face. So, yep, there's that. And sounds like the clock tower is playing a tune, but that might be just phantom sounds in my head because they do stop sounding the clock after midnight, I believe, but I'm not sure. And if you look over there, there's the Grand Trunk Western caboose, even though he probably already shown that, but who knows. So I'm just standing in front of here waiting for an aspect flip. Alrighty, I will. Okay. So, yep, just chilling here. And if you guys have any questions about anything, I guess drop them. So, yep, as he explained, got 3 different Ys here. And Durand is really cool because me and James were talking about this earlier, how the fact that they built this town around the railroad and they built a school somewhere in that area and they named their, basically their school sports teams the Durand Railroaders. Now that makes me wish I went to school over there because that is really cool. So let's see what else we got in terms of comments. I hear a defect detector. Oh, okay, he just entered it. So, yep, there's that. All right, fun fact. Damon and I know what James's face looks like. Yes, exactly, but I'm not going to describe it. I'm not going to show it because he does not want to reveal it yet. Up. Huh. Spound. 69 miles an hour. Everybody type nice in the chat. 69 miles an hour. That's pretty fast. Although that is the average speed of like Amtrak on the Flint sub, but you know, that's pretty cool. 69 miles an hour. That is awesome. Old man Kraken steals a Siemens charger. Well, I wouldn't recommend like bringing up my series into this chat because nobody would know what you're talking about. Unless some people here watched some of my content on GCR Productions. I don't want to promote my channel because that would kind of be rude, but if you guys want more decent rail fanning content, subscribe to Royal King of the Rails and or GCR Productions if you really want to. I mean, you can do whatever you want. Not forcing anybody. So let's see what else. Smart trip. That was likely for Amtrak. Yep, that was for Amtrak. What'd you say, James? No, I said I'm not forcing anybody. Okay, so you're gonna. Alrighty, I'll bring you guys back to your host.
All right, thank you, Damon, for holding it off for a minute. They just armed the building, as you guys can see.
Yep, they turned the lights
The
on.
lights are now back to they actually turn on some more lights, and then when they go, there's only a few that stay on for nighttime. And then they actually have an alarm, so the building is now alarmed. So they're closed for the night. They'll reopen, and next time they'll open will be tomorrow for Amtrak Blue R365. And if you look on ATCS, we're gonna have a westbound, probably coming out of Flint,
Yes,
which
sir.
will be before that other westbound, meaning we could have 3 westbounds at one point.
I just realized I said I'm gonna wait for an aspect, but I realized that's probably not gonna happen until Blue Water reaches Flint Station.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Station.
My mind is deep fried today.
That's okay. Sorry for the all caps. Joseph says, don't worry about it. Sorry. It's okay. You can do that if you're just messing around, as long as you're not yelling at anyone, because that's sometimes what can be interpreted as.
That's wrong.
Yeah, I hate the way this looks. Yes, the building that Dover. Yeah, the building does have a Dover elevator. They have an Impulse in here actually. For all my elevator enthusiasts that are watching tonight.
So
It is almost 11 p.m. We've been live for a little over an hour, believe it or not. So we should be getting a signal here in a little bit for a westbound. We'll see what we get. know with signals.
Lasong.
The Wazognals, as Damon would say.
We got plenty of running jokes, as you
Next to the Lincoln Secondary. What's next to the Lincoln Secondary? Joseph says next to the Lincoln Secondary.
see. Go to the Lincoln Secondary right now.
I love the Lincoln Secondary.
Yes, so hey, I'm cool crossing scooter.
Yep.
I'll put myself in charge again.
Go for it. What kind of sports team? Oh, okay. I tell you guys though, it's chilly. I actually got the defect detector on my camcorder for Amtrak 364. They were going 69 miles an hour, and the temperature that was reported was 32. So yeah, we're at freezing point. Fortunately, I'm staying pretty warm. I'm actually dressed pretty well. I have a lot of layers on, so I'm actually doing just fine. This morning I was having a little trouble getting used to the cold again, because I haven't rail fanned in cold weather like this in a very long time, especially for snow to be thrown at us as well. So the first day of rail fanning with a bunch of cold weather for the first time in a while, because the last time I rail fanned, it was probably in the 40s or the 50s. It was a little bit warmer, but today, oh man, we got the curveball thrown at us. And as you guys can see as well, it looks a little darker out here. Kind of looks good now that we're approaching 11 o'clock. So we're starting to approach the hour known as midnight. This stream will probably go until about a little after midnight. We'll see how long I want to keep going. I think Moena just joined the chat. If I can get it, if I can tap, I'm tapping on it, and it won't load. Oh yeah. Lincoln Park is next to Lincoln Park High School.
Those of you guys wondering why I'm running, it keeps me warm. The more you know.
Believe it or not, that's not true. Way too cold today, Moena says. Yeah, no kidding. Where are you? Aren't you? Moena's supposed to be here.
Yeah, he's supposed
He was here earlier today, but he was supposed to come back. So we have a handful of trains lined up. We're gonna have like 3 westbounds. Oh, we have an east. I think we have an eastbound too. Another one, or no, maybe that was the Amtrak I saw earlier.
Yeah.
Because I see right now we got Amtrak that's got to get through Control Point, West Flint. Then we'll have something come out of the yard. Then we'll have a westbound, which that's right there through Kersley. We got a westbound line on track 2 in Port Huron. So who knows how long that's going to take. And hopefully one of them is M397, because M397 has something special. Now,
yeah.
if I wasn't here all day, I'd be staying all night and into tomorrow to catch M302, because M302 has 2 X City rails leading and the Wisconsin Central Heritage Unit. So talk about a cool lash up.
I really wish I could get it
I would like to get it too.
in Charlotte tomorrow, but
Damon's going to try to get it tomorrow, further
I got
west.
class, so there's a low chance I can get it.
Yeah.
But if it comes back on M301, then I might have another chance.
Okay, we just got, and if you look up there,
There we go.
there's our signal.
Aspect alert.
It should improve. There it goes.
Yep.
All right, with that being said, we'll be right back. We can take a quick break. welcome to Aspect Alert. Welcome to one of our other activities that we're going to do on tonight's live stream. Tonight, we are going to be taking a look at an aspect, and I'm going to ask you guys to post in the chat, which, of course, this kind of sucks for audience participation tonight with the chat, what our aspect is. So, when we look on track 2, we have a flashing yellow over red. Does anybody know what this means? And I want the correct Canadian aspect name. Tell me what the aspect is and tell me what it is. We'll go over it here in a little bit. Moena says he's almost here. Joseph, I saw what you said about M382. That typically runs in the morning in the dot. Okay, we'll go ahead and cut that. So just wanted to get us a little intro. And why don't you actually pull the chat up on your phone just so I can read from there. We have a flashing yellow over red. Can you tell me what that means in the description? Oh, I could hear myself talking there for a second. Tell me what we got here. So we got a couple people that, we got one guess so far. No, actually we got 2. You think this is an automatic signal? No, this is a dispatcher controlled signal. Let's see here. We got, and hi Neil as well, welcome. Let's see what we got. Brian says medium approach 50. No, it is not that. Ben says advance clear to stop. Advance clear to stop is the correct answer for this aspect. An advance clear to stop is pretty much an advanced approach. It means that 2 signals out, the signal is red, and we all know when you have a signal that's all red, like on the Chicago Y, you cannot go through that signal because you will get fired. You could lose your job for going through that. And advance clear to stop pretty much means next signal out is solid yellow, and the next one after that is red. So thank you guys for playing Aspect Alert. Perfect. All right, well, we got another event done.
Yes, sir. And
Moena says he's going to be here in a little bit too, by the way.
all right, great. So perfect timing for our other good friend to arrive.
Neil says, I see flashing yellow or 2 reds. It's like a good scene for Halloween on the railroad. Yeah. Well, I tell you, I got some good pictures as the sun was coming up this morning that had a very nice Halloween vibe to it. I will try to, I'll see if I can post them in a community post coming up soon. And the clock has struck 11, meaning we're 1 hour away from the end of Halloween.
Yes, sir.
Which means we got about an hour left for tonight's Midnight Railfanning live stream. We'll go a little past midnight, like I said.
Being honest, this really does make up the crappy Halloween I had last year.
Oh yeah, mine was awful. I was in class the whole time.
Indeedio. And the drive back is, I guess, kind of be scenic for me at least.
Yeah, it'll be dark for me. Plus I got a little ways to go. Happy Halloween. Thank you very much, Mohammed Sonic Boom. Good to have you here. We got at least 6 people watching now. We definitely picked up a little more attention, which is good. I'm glad to say that we have some more people on here. It's nice to have a little more than just 3. Let's take a look and see what ATCS is showing us at the moment. Looks like he is...
About the crossover.
Looks like...
Amtrak.
Oh, okay.
Crossover, yeah. And I can see the
I
list.
thought the one that was sitting in the Flint yard was going to be coming out. So I guess we're only going to have 2 westbounds then, eventually, whenever the other westbound gets here.
Yeah, I believe what was in the Flint yard was R944.
You think so?
That was still
Is it
sitting there.
working there?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Plus he has to wait for this El Bozo to go through.
Man, 8:28 a.m. Sounds about right for M382. That gets up to pretty early. Brian says he's got to go. Hey, thanks for coming on, Brian. I'm glad you're able to join us for another episode of Midnight Railfanning. Thank you for coming on, as always.
Hey, yo.
Hey, here we
got
go.
our third guest
You ready?
on the
You want
stream
to...
for tonight?
What should I produce? Should I introduce Moena Film Connect on YouTube? If you're not subscribed to Film Connect, please go subscribe. And you know what I see? He's got a coat because he didn't have a coat earlier today. He was freezing. Yeah, no kidding. Exactly. Now, if you guys remember a couple episodes of Midnight Railfanning I did not too long ago, I actually had Moena in Lapeer. He actually chased me back to Lapeer that night. So,
Yep, I would say this is his 3rd co-host, but we got both co-hosts here. What's up, man? Nice to see you.
good to have you as always. Good to have you. We got a westbound that is going to be coming through. We got to wait for that Amtrak, though. Amtrak, yeah, they're about an hour and 30 minutes late, something like that.
Oh, there's another one.
Yep, now he's crossing
Now he's
over.
crossing over. Yep.
So I hope that is. There's also westbound out of Port Huron as well. So
Yeah, I hope to see R944 come back very soon because I really want to re-catch that.
you think that'll be coming back?
Or catch that mega cab again, unless they switch to power.
Yeah. I don't think I'll be coming back tonight.
Yeah, who knows?
They already did their work because the locomotives that were up there, Moena. So we got confirmation. Obviously, L514 was not 514. It was actually 944, R944. So we did get that confirmed. That symbol that there is no new. What's that?
Did those engines head up?
Yep, they dropped off the crew there, and then they did some work. They took out about, I'm gonna say, 10 to 15 cars, and then they went east on the Port Huron way.
Did you get to see that?
Hey, Elve Rock-On's dad. Good to see you. It's been a while since you've been on here. Good to see you.
Got some hard-ass pictures. I changed my disco here.
Yeah, we got some good pictures.
So I'm just showing Moena some of the pictures I took earlier.
We just he barely got there right as they were packing up. So we got a couple pictures before they left.
Yep, and here's one of my pictures that, courtesy of James, he has taken with my nighttime camera.
Yeah, we got some
Absolutely
good pictures.
fire.
That was just down over there, over by the yards. So,
And you guys got to see it leave with a consist, so.
yep.
Had the flip.
Hate this. I have to tap every message to be able to read it. Well, half the time I can't. My glove isn't even getting on there, so I have to take my finger off, or take my glove out so I can get to my finger.
Saddest part is it wasn't even working with my finger.
Yep, Film Kinet and GCR. Yep, that would be them. We got them all here tonight. Oh, it looks like Ben. Ben says he's got to go. Thanks for coming on. We'll see you later. Thanks for coming on as always.
So Moena requests he wants some of that 7-Eleven pizza. That we
Oh
can
yes,
pick up
we did.
later.
We did tell them we had pizza. We'll walk over real quick.
Actually, I'm gonna grab the tripod.
Yep. All right, that westbound's now lined through Belsey. So that'll be coming here in a little bit. That might be the last train we get here on the stream tonight. We've already had 3. We actually had GLC come through.
GLC came through?
Northbound.
Oh, what time?
10, I'm going to say about 20 minutes before Amtrak came in. If the spooky again because the staff, they Amtrak, you know, you know what they do? They arm the building, which I'll kind of show you right there. That red light right there, that's the alarm right there. The red light over there. Not the one at the top, that's an exit sign, but they actually do have an alarm for the building, which makes sense. There's a lot of important stuff in there, a lot of historic railroad stuff in there, so can't say I blame them for putting an alarm on the building.
Yep.
It's a very nice station, though. I mean, this is very historic. It's a beautiful station. The city of Durand has done a great job keeping it in great.
The whole thing. Pizza thief. I'm just kidding.
It's funny, we still have one more in there that we haven't even touched.
And also, as you can see, guys, I can't park. Yes, my bumper is touching the concrete.
Yeah, literally, I see that.
This thing's a beater, so it's okay.
Yep. It's a Beedra.
Beedra. Already going to see the view on it. Is it good?
Thank you so much, yes.
Hey, it's no problem, man.
No, it's actually real.
There's Mohammed hopping off here, too. Looks like it. Thanks for coming on. Get all cozy in your bed, because I know I'm going to do that tonight. That'll probably be in like 4 hours for me. I mean, I've been up since 4, so
I can't move my fingers as fast.
yeah, that's why I brought gloves. Because yeah, it's just, you know, it is what it is. I mean, my hands are cold, and I know come the end of the stream when I head home, as I'm casually starting to yawn, I'm going to want to get home as quickly as I can. Fortunately, I took off work today and tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm going to sleep in because I'm tired. You know, tonight's been a good night. It's been a good Halloween. It's, definitely beats last year. I sat in a boring class during Halloween last year. It was an evening class, and it sucked. I hated it. That was one of the worst experiences of my life, spending Halloween, all of Halloween in that class. Didn't even get let out early, if I recall. It was a computer science class. And I didn't like the professor, and neither did a lot of people.
Yeah, I had to spend all of Halloween in a class last year and also work. And
We've had at least one train since I've come here, and there may be a second that already came before then. There's been 3 trains, Joseph, that came. There was R944, the local that came from the Durand yard. It took the Port Huron Y onto the Flint sub.
And we had a mega cab ST40-2 leading, or a wide cab is what you would call it.
Okay, nerd. I can't say okay, boomer, because you're not older than me, so.
Yeah, I would say okay, boomer.
Yeah. I mean, I'm only older than you by a month, so.
Exactly by a month.
Exactly by a month, exactly. All right. What do you say we head back and check the monitor?
Yes, sir.
We'll give everyone a quick tour as well of the Ys. So Durand happens to be made up of 3 Ys. There are 3 Ys in this area. You got the Port Huron Y, which you guys probably got to see earlier when R944 came through. You got the Chicago Y, which I pointed to earlier when we were doing Aspect Alert. And then the High Y, which is all the way down there. You actually have to cross over it. If you ever come to Durand Union Station, you have to go over it to get to the station. So if a train were to get stuck there, all the cars here would be screwed. That would suck. Fortunately, it only gets used 3 to 4 times a day.
Still flash yellow.
Yeah, they probably won't improve. They probably won't improve it till he gets closer to Bancroft. They'll call it in or something. So
Okay, so he's going through.
he's going through Kersley. Both of them are actually. I'll show it again real quick. You got the bottom right here, Amtrak right there, and then you got a westbound freight up there on the top. It's going to go through here in a little bit, and then we've had this westbound signal in Port Huron forever, and the train hasn't showed up yet. But eventually, we'll get another westbound, and hopefully within the amount of time we have, we might get it. And if you look at Walton has an eastbound now,
Well, that's pretty neat.
so maybe we will get that too within this period of time.
Yeah, hopefully this is 397 because, like what he said, it has a rather special lash up today.
Yeah.
Let's
I want to
just-
know where. Remember the one CN guy was talking about 491.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to know where that one went to. But it could be in the yard for all I know.
Right.
I can't remember if we saw it go in the yard, but
Yeah. So
We'll
let's
see.
just say that 397 tonight has I'm not gonna directly reveal it, but let's just say very rare foreign power.
yeah, something strange that made its way up here.
And also something that we caught in Fostoria before.
Yep, I have seen it in
That's
Fostoria,
released.
and I did that back in. Well, you posted it, but I haven't posted it yet. 'Cause
Yeah.
I have a big backlog. One other thing I should mention to everyone while we're here on the stream, I did mention it earlier, but this will be the last stream I do of Midnight Railfanning on this channel. I'm going to move them to Royal King of the Rails for the next, for the future streams, just because I might as well keep all the train stuff with the train stuff. I just figured I'd do it on this channel as a starter, just because I got a lot more followers on here, and I know there's a lot of people on here that like to watch my live streams. So I figured I would start them off on here so that way you guys can see all my streams and everything on there. And then if you guys are interested in continuing to watch the Midnight Railfanning live stream series, you can go do that on my second channel. So you can actually feel on here the melted snow. It's now pretty much frozen, so it's like little bits of ice.
I mean, I'm not super cold, but
Yeah.
still a little.
No, I'm not either. The only thing that's cold on me is my hands. That's it.
You all layered up.
I got like 5 layers on.
Man.
I got the long underwear. I got the thermal pants. Then for the top layer, I got a thermal shirt, a hoodie, this coat. Obviously, I got the winter hat, and then I got my coat hood up. So, I mean, you got to do it to stay warm, because I don't want to be out here like you were earlier.
No, dude, it was bad. Nothing.
Moena was having a hard time. He had to go sit in the car
Many
half the time.
Many times.
passing.
Neil, you ask how has 2023 been for me in terms of filming elevators? Actually, it's been pretty good. I filmed quite a bit. I haven't filmed nearly as much as I did last year. I don't even think I'm at 600 for the year. Last year, by the end of the year, I was almost at 1,000. So I've definitely cut back on that quite a bit, but I'm not giving it up.
Honestly, don't know. Around this time is when 897 runs.
It does run late. It used to run in the morning. I remember when I first railfanned the Flint sub, it used to run about the same time as 399, but I guess maybe for traffic reasons and with train traffic, they might have wanted to change it.
Right.
So. Remember Geo World, which I showed you on Discord one time, those Hyundai elevators. The new opening Geo World Plaza Mall has Hyundai as well. Oh, that's cool. Hopefully you get to film there. That sounds pretty cool. I forgot, Hyundai didn't just do cars, they did elevators as well.
Also, as a bonus thing real quick, I would show these pictures that Logan took for us, which is a buddy of ours who works for the Huckleberry Railroad. He took some good, really cool pictures of 152. Check that out.
Oh, that's nice.
Here's another
And
picture.
Elevators Rock On, I saw your message, so I plan to watch on the Royal King of the Rails. Appreciate that. And that goes for anyone else here. Like I said, this will be the last stream I do here on the main channel. We're gonna move it to the other channel following this stream, just because it makes sense. Keep everything together. I apologize for asking again, James. What time in the morning does M382 typically? I'll give you a bees trigger sticker for the inconvenience. He actually gave me a bees trigger sticker, which actually is another super chat of $1.49.
Oh, heck
So
yeah.
Joseph's now up to $11.49. So thank you for that. You didn't have to do that for the sake of asking. It's all right, Yeah, absolutely. So M382, it's typically a morning train, but trains don't always run exactly, around the same time. So if I had to guess, would you say about, I'm going to say anytime between 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. would be a good estimate for M382?
I would say 8 to 11 a.m. would be a great estimate.
Yeah, about then. But, sometimes I've caught it in the afternoon before, and that depends,
So have I. I caught it in
so it depends when they get the crew out there to Toledo to be able to get that train going. It really depends, though.
Oh, yep, I met JQ. Yep, that's what we call him. He's a G.
He was the guy we met tonight. He was the guy. Tell him what he did.
So JQ, he is awesome, and I respect him because he's a rail fan that works for the railroad, and he was the one who was responsible for putting my favorite heritage unit, CN 8952, the Grand Trunk Western Heritage Unit, on the L507, L508 loop.
He was the reason why we were getting the GTW Heritage Unit on 507 and 508 for 2 weeks. Absolutely amazing. And I mean, he was able to do that because he works at the Flint yard, and he's able to do the lash ups for trains that are set off in Flint, anything that works Flint. So, for example, trains like M394 that don't work Flint, except that one time that we caught in Davison. Yeah. Well, that one time, that was really weird for 394 to work Flint, but they.
For hours too.
Yeah, I remember. I wanted to be heading home like 2 hours ago, but I was like, I wanted to stay, to get it. What's the temperature and where I am right now, Neil? It is. It is 31 degrees Fahrenheit, which in Celsius is about a little less than 0 degrees. So it's a little below freezing. It's pretty cold out here.
Yep. And you know what's funny? The computer that ATCS is being streamed here on says it's 69 degrees out.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
They didn't even update it in like months.
That's funny. I wonder if the location, I wonder if they have a VPN, because the VPN's set to like another location.
That is true. So we just cleared CP Flint, approaching CP West Flint now.
Yep, so we got a little time. He's not even at milepost 263, and we're at 253. So he's probably.
That's been distance earlier.
But Shaftesbury is so glitchy half the time. Like, I'll even show it real quick. Shaftesbury's got a red there, but any words that are green mean they're not receiving data. Anything that's red is receiving data, and obviously the red lines are trains. The green is the train path that's been set, and like as you can see with number 4 and number 5 there as well, that's glitched out as well because there's no train sitting right there at the switch. So.
It's actually kind of a W on Durand's part for providing ATCS.
Oh, absolutely. It's nice.
They
I
don't do
mean,
that nowhere else.
Nope.
Yep.
This is the only place I know of that does this.
you know what's funny about that though? I thought for a long time because I didn't think like ATCS was easy to get. I thought what I would have had to do I would have had to go railfanning in Lapeer, and I would have had to send you here to watch it for me for Lapeer.
Oh.
I thought that's what I was gonna have to do was send, have some
Send
here
someone here.
to tell me, like what we got going on, like what am I gonna get in Lapeer, or what am I gonna get in Battle Creek, depending where I am for the day.
But it's actually ironic because Lapeer is a dead spot.
Yeah.
You can't see it.
Right. Yeah. As you can see,
That one
the
time
words
that
are
was
green.
so rare, like that one.
Other than East Lapeer, but however though, that's the dead spot we're talking about. It doesn't work.
Yeah. I've some nights when the connection is good, I've seen West and East Lapeer work.
I actually did see the Lapeers working when I was here waiting for the wafer logo unit. as
Yeah,
I
they
told
do.
the
They
story.
do work every now and then. It just depends on how well the connection works. We need someone in that area to host, a server that can broadcast. Because if they can broadcast that, then we can get the aspects for that. And Tapan just went blue.
Yep. And one thing I do find funny is when there's something set to go through the port Huron-wide, you notice that the Huron and Eastern have an intentional derail switch right by the crossing.
Yeah, and I actually showed
downtown.
that to Moena earlier today. Because you didn't know about that till I told you, right? There is an intentional derail down there. So the CN Holly sub, they don't want trains going on there. Yeah.
No, sir.
So early for such temperatures.
Highway,
Yeah, it
Chicago
is kind of
wire,
early.
leave it.
Yeah.
Elevator Rock's mom, 72, heat index 74. Yeah, I don't blame you.
Lucky.
That sounds comfy.
Yeah, lucky.
Well, I'll tell you, when I go home tonight and I crawl into my bed, first off, I'm going to take a nice hot shower so I warm up because, even driving home, I'll have the heat on, but, in the car. But at the same time, I know I'm going to have to get out of the car and I'm going to have to unload all my equipment. I'm going to want to go, oh, East Flint just went blue.
All right, cool. So that means
I don't know. Here's the thing. I don't know. I don't know if this is a glitch by Kersley or Belsey, if that's another train, or if that's a glitch. I think it's a glitch.
I'm
'cause
pretty sure it's a glitch.
I'm pretty sure it's glitched because, there's...
that after that cleared, that was still there
Yeah.
afterwards.
East Flint, though, now I wonder, did they switch the track, or is there actually something lined?
Well, I believe East Flint went blue for Amtrak. They're heading east
Oh,
now.
that's right. Good point. Good
Yeah,
point.
that's for Amtrak, I believe.
That is a very good point.
That's really the only way you know that there's something in East Flint is when it goes blue, and it only does that like sometimes.
Yeah, and if it flashes a signal aspect, then typically that's what it's showing. East Flint, even though it's kind of glitchy most of the time, it is pretty accurate, even though it barely is able to show data.
Right.
Sometimes these control points will actually go blue for a little bit. They'll only show blue for a little bit. That means they're getting a little data. They have a little data that they can post. And in this case, East Flint looks like it had a train go through it, and it's showing that the track is switched in the reverse section. So, just have to keep in mind.
Too long. So this westbound here is about to pass by Bristol Yard.
Yeah.
So if you were on I-69 right now, you would see that train side by side by you.
There was one time, actually it was the first time I railfanned here in Durand. We had a eastbound, it was I think E274, and I had to take my friend home, so we had to go east. So we decided, because we saw it as we were driving on I-69, we were going west, we saw the same train. We decided, you know what? Why don't we go catch it in Lapeer? Because it happened to be one of those trains that didn't go to work the Flint yard.
Yep.
I'd say about 80% of the trains that go through here work Flint. Pretty much everything works Flint.
And funny story, on Labor Day when me and James were in Davison, on the night when I was going back to trade school, on my way back, there was a CNP 276 was running, which is a train.
Yeah, I
bound to
remember that.
Sarnia, with the Via Rail consists behind it. But yeah, I was on I-69, but it was heading the other direction from me, and I saw it going through the crossing. And I was like, "Oh snap!" So I went off of Bristol Road, and I chased it all the way to Lapeer.
You chased it all the way back too, because you were going west, but you decided to go get off and go east to go get that darn thing.
And for legal reasons, I'm not gonna say what speed, how fast I was going on the E-way.
That's all they need to know.
So yeah.
And West Flint looks like train is going through there. Here, if you want to take the stream again, I gotta roll my nose. The cold's getting to my nose, I'm telling you.
Alrighty, folks. So while he's doing that, hello, it's your co-host once again, GCR Productions, and while he's doing that, I guess we'll just discuss more on what's going on. So, although I don't want to show ATCS too much, it's technically against the rules to show it, or stream ATCS. So the train's currently in Westland. Yippee freaking wahoo! But once it hits the junction at Control Point East Durand, he should be visible. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. So here's Moena once again.
Cleared to pass Bancroft. Now it's clear to where Shaftesbury.
All right, sweet. So it just got lined through Bancroft to Shaftesbury and the dead zone. So he might be he may or may not be lined through Trowbridge yet, but he might be waiting for a signal. However, Trowbridge doesn't work at all. So yep, and just like that, his signal aspect has been upgraded to green, so he is clear. So good eye on that one, Moena, because once he got lined through Bancroft, the signal aspect upgrades. So yeah, and I want to look at something. I wonder if GLC is still. Oh yep, you can still see the EOT from GLC. That is hilarious. Yep, just walk and stand where I'm standing. You can see the EOT right there. And as you can see, for the fitting spooky vibe, I am wearing my leather jacket that's all tore up. I need a new one. So, yeah. So, yeah, just like that. That's all I have to say. And that is a very snowy table. Also, I want to show you guys something derpy. Even though this does kind of make sense since this is a station gate overall. Right here, you have a dot tag for the station gate. This is when, something happens, I guess, right at this grade. But, it's there. It's definitely there, per se. So, yeah, he's keeping a sharp eye on ATCS. Oh, he should. Oh, that is a good point. He should hit the defect detector. Oh, I wonder if he has changed his scanner batteries. He probably did, but he probably left it somewhere because he doesn't want it to die again. So East Flint is still blue. I believe Amtrak is still creeping through there. So, nothing else to say.
It's Amtrak. Of course they late.
All right, so I hear our host coming back. Oh, he's talking to a guy over there that was visiting us. But yeah, so we do have a green for our next westbound, which should be a continuation for my movie that I'm gonna upload eventually, because I also have a backlog of videos, but it's not as large per se. I don't want to sound like I'm flexing or anything. So yeah, let's see what we got here for chat. Also, what does the blue name mean in ATCS Monity? Green means no data yet. Red means it's getting data. Blue means it is receiving data from the dispatcher. It means that it's gonna give a train a route to go through or a signal to go through. And when it flashes blue, that means the signals aspects are changing, or when a train is going through it goes blue. So yeah, there you go. And if it's red, it's working, and if it's green, that means it's not working. That's basically what it means. Like if it does its little flashy dance in the red names, then that means it's working and is able to receive data.
It's headed to Swartz Creek now. Whatever train this is.
Heading to Swartz Creek, yep, this westbound. And we got another chat from Joseph, my man. Let's see what you had to say. I have a backlog all the way back from May, so don't feel bad. Yeah.
Hey, real quick, I did want to show. I meant to do this earlier. So TK, big shout out TK Fan.
Yep.
Got me this. It's Union Pacific work truck.
Oh, sweet.
I picked it up at the store for a few bucks. So big thank you TK Fan for that. That was awesome. I really appreciate that.
W's in the chat.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Except I don't even think they're still living, but I did want to at least say thank you because this does mean a lot. It was pretty cool. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, they
oh, it's
pulled it out
Damon,
of
my
their
bad.
bag, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a Union Pacific high rail workshop.
Yeah, that is awesome.
You can see the logo right there.
Yep,
It's pretty
yep.
cool. You know, it's one of those Chevy
Silverados.
Silverados.
Yep.
I think it said 2019 was the year, so yeah,
Yep,
that was
yep.
pretty cool.
That is really cool, and it's like highly detailed too.
Oh,
Does,
absolutely.
Wait, does the hood open?
No, the hood doesn't open.
It looks like the hood opens on it.
But if you look on the back, it's got a little trailer.
Little trailer hook.
So
Yep.
it's pretty cool.
So in a few minutes, this westbound should be visible down the tracks. So.
I'm gonna go and put this back on the car.
You got batteries in your scanner? It should be going over the detector soon.
Well, speaking of that, we got green.
Yeah, I just shown the stream.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, as soon as you walked away, it got lined through Bancroft and it went
Typically,
green.
when they get close, they do that.
So Neil, yep, you're welcome, Neil, for that information on what the blue means in ATCS.
Yep.
Or it's Damon, sorry. Yeah, you're good. A lot of people call me Damien when they first meet me. And I think you were one of those people.
Did I?
I don't know, actually.
probably did,
You
honestly.
probably did. I can't remember either. Not to shout myself up, but I am working on some Delray footage, which is going to be quite swimmingly, and I must say, I should be up by Sunday. All right, neat. Oh, yeah, that's from June 22nd. Yep, I remember that, Joseph. I seen you, like, right at the end of the day, because we went from Delray Junction to Control Point 80, and then we continued south from there. That's pretty much what happened. Anyways, and James the Goober God is back. As you see, the signal westbound is coming per what I said. Yeah, because it got cleared through Bancroft and now upgraded to green. James the Goober God. That is hilarious. All right. All right, let's see what else Joseph just said. If I can click on the comment, because half the time I can't really click on the comment because I would screenshot this. Yeah, you're pretty new to me. I've been one of James's two online for 3 years from India. Oh, that's pretty sweet. And Neil Animations 1905. That username really rings a bell to me. Actually, you know what? Do you watch Broken Solar Panel by any chance? Because unless I'm thinking of a different Neil, but do you watch Broken Solar Panel, if I may ask? All right, so for some reason, it won't let me click on Joseph's comic. Onion Pacific 420 rail. I remember I made this video of this knockoff train simulator that I spent $3 on back like a few years ago, and one of the boxcars said Onion Pacific on it. It was the funniest crap ever. It's not too bad though. Summer was on a busy train month. Oh yeah, this summer of rail fanning has been fantastic. So I guess eventually stay tuned for James's summer 2023 rail fanning content, which I don't know when that's gonna come out. So, Neil, I can't really click on your comment right now. I see a skull emoji in the fucking cluck of words. Actually, this Delray footage is from late May. I thought it was, I was really hoping it was from the June 22nd collab.
Comments on here.
Oh, yeah, you can. Yes, since 2019. Okay, so by chance, did you script for him? Because I also scripted for Broken Solar Panel because I could have sworn I seen your name at a few places.
Live chat right here.
Yep, Neil Prasad, 1905. I could have sworn, yep, I knew it was you.
Yeah, he's had a couple appearances. He was, I think he was a blue modulator in one of the episodes.
Oh, yeah, he was. I remember. Yeah, I remember you now. Yeah. So I guess both of us, what we have in common is we scripted for BSP in the past. That's pretty cool. Nice to see you here, even though I kind of already...
Mutually, you know, it's kind of...
Mutually.
It's kind of cool.
It's a small world, you know?
Exactly.
It's a small world. I still use my main for elevators. I
When
see.
it hits that, it does, but...
Yeah, once it hits that siding junction, it's gonna be visible from here. So I'm just gonna chill for that. You want me to give you your stream back, James, or do you want to look? All right, thanks. So more commentary from your co-host. Wait, you can see him? Hold on. All right, so I'm a pan down for this.
The positioning on there's not really...
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You got to lean over to see him. Oh, yep, you can see him. See that little yellowish speck of light? Yep, that's our westbound.
He might be about to go through the defect.
All right, so
Scanner, just 1 second. I'm gonna go grab my...
already so. Oh, I hear him. I hear him. Wait, 397 has a Givo leading, I believe. That might be him. I hope so.
397, last time I checked. I don't believe...
Oh, here we go.
just
Oh,
entered
you just
it.
entered it.
All right, cool. Cool.
Oh, we'll get the axle count as well, so I don't have to count the road cars.
Yep, I know. I still.
That's why I do that, because a lot of you guys, if you guys see the videos and read the description, the longest part and the most painful part about my videos is counting the cars. But I do it because I like to add that information. But having a defect detector announce the total amount of axles helps.
Is it me, or why does this K5HL just sound majestic?
It's probably because it's nighttime.
Yeah.
Remember how quiet it gets here in Durand?
Oh yeah, it gets super quiet. I even told the chat that earlier.
Yeah, Moina just said you can hear a pen drop.
Lurk. Oh yeah. Joseph always does that, but you know, that's just Joseph for you.
Joseph.
Why do I do this a lot? Like sometimes it's smaller, sometimes it's bigger, like this.
Whoa, I'm kidding.
Hey, no, none of that in the stream. Especially you are monetized. Why am I speaking in that accent? I don't know.
I don't know why you're talking about.
Tom, you're not going to McDonald's.
What?
I don't know. I'm getting loopy doopty. CS better be CSX. Yeah. When's the last time did they run through here?
What's that?
I don't know. But
Wait, what did someone say?
I don't know.
Oh, you said the last one. Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
Midnight will be coming up.
Right.
Could be the last one in the stream, because honestly, the eastbound. Where's that?
Yeah. But however, James, if you look over there, I believe that's the EOT from the northbound GLC we caught earlier.
Yeah, I saw that earlier.
It's funny how they're still sitting there, even though they're probably going to tie down for the night.
Yeah, honestly, if I was the railroad, I would tie down and just come in the morning.
Yes, sir.
It's late.
Man, late.
Oh, yeah.
So if I'm a check, it's 11:32 p.m. right now. So 30 minutes and Halloween is over. So let me check this.
What did you say? What?
I can't really check Neil's latest comment because it won't let me click on it.
Oh,
There we go.
Yeah, I told you
Ouch.
it's very finicky.
Ouch, too static. Can't.
Yeah, it just said CN detector, mile 257 point something, westbound, and then it clicked off.
Yep.
It should be going off again here in a second.
Yeah. So in that case, I'm gonna bring out my old recording device. Yes, that's a picture of me in my other car. And
car?
yeah.
Kidding.
I don't know. I'm doing like a phone reveal. Yep, this is what I use to record my videos. The Samsung Galaxy Note 9 paired.
Once the defect detector goes off, I'll probably take my phone back. So
Alright. So, and paired with that shotgun microphone over there. Makes good videos, I would have to say.
What do you think?
Well, geez. Yeah, coming from the one with the $1,000 camera.
That was a whole paycheck right there.
Yeah. I might do the same in the future, being
It's a
honest.
good camera. It's the Sony AX43. Pretty good camera. Shout
Yeah.
out to Sony. Shout out to Sony.
Yes, sir.
You
Sponsor
know,
him.
I can film 4K, but I film 1080/60 just because 4K, like for the big backlog I have, there's no way I'd have as much storage as I would. Plus, it would take ungodly amounts of time to process on the video editor, then throw in the fact that I have to upload it, and the videos I already upload on YouTube already take a lot of time as it is.
Turn detector, mile 257.1. Westbound, no defects. Temperature 32. Total axle 736. Speed 4.
736 axles. Current time is 11:34 p.m.
All right, there's our westbound, and here we go. I started recording at the perfect time too.
Well, I heard it whenever I hear the scanner do that, where there's that little static before it says it. That's when I know to shut up.
Yeah.
And then start. All right, I'll take.
He's getting pretty close, so I'm gonna set up. So we'll bring you back to the host.
All right. All right. I'm gonna plug this thing in. I don't even know what my phone is at. Actually, let's take a look real quick. I'll be right back. Dated.
Gotta get set up.
All right, everybody. We got green signal for our westbound train. Green signal. Here we go. Here comes our westbound. Current time is 11:35 p.m. Here we go. $28.73, $28.73, $26.89. All right, westbound CN freight train here in Durand, Michigan. I want to guess and say the symbol on that one is M301. So we'll go with that for now. Let's see if I can get that confirmed. Current time is 11:40 p.m.
So what do you think that was?
I think it was M301.
N301?
There's no way it could have been an A because it was in a short haul manifest, that's for sure.
True that, true
Also,
that.
one is moving, so.
Is
Man,
it?
I was hoping it was 397.
Oh, good.
This one probably is because it's on the track that came from the tunnel. But then it's just waiting for Amtrak. And then after Amtrak clears, this should be on the move.
Oh, that actually makes sense.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because look,
That's a good
this
point.
is on the same track as the tunnel, so this is probably 397 maybe.
Yep.
It's just waiting for this, but this should be fast because it's Amtrak. And then
Good point.
this is on the move, so
That
Should
could get
be-
here pretty quick. That
Yeah.
eastbound, whatever that is.
yeah.
Did I tell you I missed the potash train this morning?
Oh, yep.
I did tell you that.
Again.
Again. Yeah, it ran today. I'm surprised. Typically it runs on Saturdays.
So it's 11:41. So I did notice along the stream time did slow down a little bit. So Halloween should be over in like 20
Halloween's
minutes.
over 19 minutes. Technically it was over at 8 o'clock, but
Yeah.
Hello, November.
True that.
most of the kids are probably in bed by now, honestly.
Yep. So this eastbound. That is
Eastbound. Once he gets to Potterville, you might as well pull it up on your phone, pull up Charlotte Cam and see what we got.
Yes, sir.
If you can even see anything.
Imagine
it's kind
if
of hard.
that was the one with the Wisconsin section.
Yeah, the 302. That would be awesome if it was. If it
Honestly.
came at this time, I would
If
be
it
really
came
happy.
at this time, I
That's the
would be
DPU.
Yeah.
But no, that's probably maybe 397.
Hey, Eagle Lover's on here. Good to see you.
Eagle lover.
Good to
What
see
up?
you.
And of course, he did the Slurpee running joke.
Slurpees.
It's cold.
I
It's
don't
too
think
cold
we-
for that now.
You know, I will probably not drink another Slurpee this year. Unless
Yeah.
it gets hot again, because, it's
Somehow.
chilly.
Yeah.
But even still, when I went to my car to go blow my nose, I wanted a drink of water, and my water in there is ice cold.
Yeah, Slurpees in the winter. That's not it.
No.
It's not it.
Nah, come the winter time, it's time for hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate
And
and
marshmallows in
coffee.
it.
Yes, sir. I hear something.
I hear that too.
Yeah, what
that
is
was
that?
weird. What the frick was that sound?
Thunk.
Happy Halloween. Yes, happy Halloween to you as well, Eagle Lover. I recall Halloween, I think, just ended for you, for your time area, because it's 11:42 and it's should be 8:42 in your area.
Yeah.
You all need to check for a little bit. Once that train, because that train is still about 8 miles away. Well, even though the red line is up at the signal, it's not actually there until it knocks it down. So once it knocks it down, it'll be about 8 miles out from the camera.
Yeah.
Even still, it's gonna have to move pretty quick for me to consider staying. We'll have to see, because I mean, this westbound, if it doesn't go into the Flint Yard, which very well may not, because a lot of the trains at this time I don't believe do, except like the A.
Amtrak's supposed to be like 10:15ish.
Yeah.
Or it's not 10. Sorry. 12.
It's supposed to get. Oh, really?
Yeah,
12:15.
Yeah.
Wow.
They gotta go fast if they're running late.
I think it's like 70 something
Yeah.
over there. So.
Yeah, and this stream's gonna be coming to an end pretty soon. Like I said, I think I'm only gonna be live for a little bit past midnight. Then I'm gonna end it because I've been live on here forever, and I probably need to warm up my phone because my phone is really cold. It is. It's only, like I said, it's freezing out here. It is below 32. So I'm actually surprised I have survived this long doing the live stream. That's a good sign. I think I see one of those automatic signals down there. There's a green signal all the way down there.
Yeah.
But it's the one past the two.
That's far away. I think you can see it from right here. It's nighttime.
Yeah.
I have to connect the charger again. My phone's telling me to.
You better go do that then.
Yeah.
Okay, it looks like he's through Walton now, the eastbound.
Yeah, that's definitely on the move, bro.
Good. If he's on the move, then that's good. Maybe we'll get to see that. Maybe we'll get 2 more before I head out. We've had 4 trains though on the stream, and that puts me tonight, my total for the day so far is 19.
Nice.
So it's probably going to be the final number for today, because whenever I do Midnight Railfanning, when midnight hits and I catch any more trains, it goes to another day.
Yeah.
Because the day's over. I mean, November 1st is almost here. I'll be here in 15 minutes.
Question: what will be the first train? November 1st.
Yep. We'll find out, though.
Probably this way.
Could be. Could be that westbound.
I'm just hoping this moves at least by like 12:10.
Shake it.
Actually, wait.
What would be smart is if they would send that train out and get them into one of the Emmett or Imlay City sidings. That would be the smart thing for them to do, is to send them out now, so that way they can be on the move.
They're giving Amtrak priority Way too.
Honestly, it's good that they do, but what they need to do is send some of their own freights to get them moving. Bald Eagle asks, how are we doing tonight? We're doing good. Just, you remember how hot it was when we were in Arizona? Well, this is the complete opposite. It is freezing out here. It is like 30 degrees. And does GCR have his phone? Would he be available to VC? I doubt he's going to do any VCs tonight. Plus, he had to go plug it in because his phone is almost dead. So I doubt we're going to be doing any VCs tonight, unfortunately. So I do apologize. So yeah, I hear that too.
Is that GLC or something? Or what's going on?
No, it sounds like a coyote.
Sounds
No, you know what? I think it's a train.
sounds like a hump.
You know when they slowly move, how the axles squeal?
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like they're going really slow.
Like before GLC approached us, I did hear some like hump job sounds in the distance.
Yep.
It's quite weird.
I feel bad for whoever lives back there.
Hopefully they're sleeping through it. I feel like people that live by railroad tracks, they just get used to the sound, so they just start to sleep through it.
Oh, dude, like I mentioned to James earlier, there's a trailer park right next to the yard, and I want to move there.
Yeah. Yo, it's Baldius Eagleus Loverus. How you doing, Mon? That's what Joseph said. That was Joseph.
like I was saying, you know that spot by Tory Road, there's a trailer park on
Yep.
the right, and I want to move there.
Yeah, I remember. You were telling me about that earlier today.
Yep. Exactly. Onion Pacific.
Well, that train's getting to Potterville, so I'd say give it 3 minutes, 3, 4, 5 minutes, and then go.
My phone's dead.
Bars here is crazy.
Yeah, you know, the stream. Knock on. Is there any wood? I mean, I guess this is wood. I have not had a message that said reconnect, which I'm actually happy about.
All right. So
Awesome, man. Must have been good. That's what Joseph said. I had a fun night tonight. I went to Jeremiah's to get some Italian ice. Oh, nice. Italian nice.
So any minute now. So we have the Charlotte.
Eagle Lover lives in the desert heat in Arizona, so it's hot over there. I met up with him earlier this year. There were times like when I was in Scottsdale, the temperature pretty much got up to 100 every day.
Crazy.
And then even when the sun was down, it was still in the 90s. It was hot.
That is hot.
Yeah, no kidding. Like you've seen how whenever I rail fan, how if I sit in the car, no heat, or if it's on a hot day, no AC or anything like that. If I was in Arizona,
Good luck.
I would be having AC because it's just too hot.
It's if not, then heat stroke.
Right, exactly.
But yeah, I'd say that the train is nearing Charlotte right now. Now then again, this camera is further east from like downtown Charlotte, and that's where I usually rail fan when I go to Charlotte. So we do have the camera pulled up. So any moment now, we should see our next train pull up.
the last time I rode Amtrak to Battle Creek. I remember looking for it because I was watching. I had my computer up and I was trying to see it, and then I saw it.
Yes, sir. You saw yourself.
Yes, I did.
Oh, I saw myself on the Chesterton rail cam when I went to Chesterton for the first time, like about 6 years ago.
Did you?
Yes, sir.
You know where Bangor, Michigan is?
Oh, I know where that is.
That's on the west side, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a
very
road camp
west.
there, and I waved at myself.
Bald Eagle asks, who is with you tonight besides GCR Productions? I have Moena with me. Moena is Film Connect on YouTube. He does a lot of good content as well, and he's based as well around the Flint sub. So I'm gonna put my phone
Just
down.
like me.
Yep, pretty much. It's funny though, because when I met Moena, I was doing a little bit of rail fanning on the Holly sub in Pontiac, and that's how we met, out of all places.
Yeah, I watched your videos for the longest time.
That's
so-
true. I remember
You
we were
said that.
talking, and then you're like, "Oh yeah, I watched your videos before."
It's funny.
It's funny. I've run into a bunch of people that I've met, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I've seen a video or two from you, or something like that." And
Like the night before I met you, literally like
yeah,
I
that's
was
right.
watching
You were
all your
watching my
videos,
content.
like-
That's right. I
Yeah.
know that.
I discovered your channel before I met you too. I found a few of your railroad crossing tour videos, and I was like, "Hold on, this is like really close to where I live."
Yeah, because and the reason I can see why that happens, because I mean, for all the places I go to, some of the places exactly, some of the places in Detroit I go to, some of the places I go downriver and everything. It's
Yes,
crazy.
sir. So this
So-
train.
Oh, Wausau? Yeah.
Oh, that's the Steel Highways cam, isn't it?
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
All right, nice.
Guess I got snow on right now.
Yeah.
That looked like you.
On the way back to the haunted house I was going to, it was so bad, like the snow.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
How
also,
was
what's
the
perfect for tonight's Halloween goofy? Ah, yes. Yeah, I mean, I tell you, when the Amtrak staff left the station, they turned off pretty much most of the lights because, you know, that's what they got to do. So it kind of just made the vibe here tonight a little more spooky. So it's kind of nice. But yeah, we're probably not going to see any more trains for the remainder of the stream just because they're all really far out. And I'm going to end the stream come a little after midnight just so we can at least make it to midnight. So we've been live for 2 hours and 6 minutes, which is insane. And we've had a lot of great support tonight, so I thank everyone for all that. I mean, we've had a good time. And now it's all spooky red besides that automatic green signal down there. There's actually an automatic yellow down here on the left. Yeah, I tell you guys, it's actually been a while since I've been to Duran. The last time I came up here to Railfan was April earlier this year. So it has been a while. And down there, you guys can kind of see it. There's a yellow down there. Let me see if I can zoom in. I'm going to take the glove off again. Yep, there, you can kind of see it right there. There's the yellow. Is the train going through? Are the gates down?
We literally hear the horn in the distance on the camera.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I've heard that many times, too. Oh, I hope this would be the 302.
Oh, did you walk around the station?
What?
Did you walk around the station? Because I saw you go over here and I saw you.
No, I walked that way. I didn't go around.
All right then.
Oh, we'll see.
All right, let's see.
This is someone's actually got a camera around milepost 205. So it's a great reference for us rail fans, you know, to see what we got coming our way. Joseph says, "My pleasure." Appreciate it,
Sir James.
Sir James. That's right. I forgot the sir.
Sir-yo. Sir-yo. Yeah.
Hey, they cleared that one really fast.
Oh, there goes
we
the
go.
crossing. And,
We got a train coming, but not in person, unfortunately.
But on Charlotte Cam, this should be
But
eventually
yeah,
coming
James,
towards us.
I hope we can meet up again sometime during your next visit. Wow, for GCR Productions. I hope that he visits Arizona soon for a meetup with. For me to meet up with him as well. Yeah, hopefully he'll make his way there, and I'll make my way here over there again too. But you got to come over here to Michigan sometime. For all the love you have towards the Downriver Crossings, you got to check them out. Let's see what we got. It's a Jibo. Come on. It's a Jibo.
Duo.
Oh, come on! Why did it have to lag out?
Every time. Come on, man. This is not
Wait,
cool.
Wait, hold up. That is crazy.
Pause it for a second.
We lost.
Pause it and then unpause it. You got to be kidding me.
Bruh. Oh, there it goes. All right, let's see what it is.
No.
CN, no.
Oh, it's Z148.
It's Z148.
It's Z148. Yeah. Well, hopefully you'll make it way over here sometime. We will ever get you up here to Michigan. Yeah, that's Z148. It's an intermodal. That should be the.
That one's starting to.
Oh, good. It's finally moving.
Yeah. That has, please, 397.
Yes, we need that. Because I think the last one we saw was M301. Because I can't say it couldn't have been M397, and I don't think it was X.
There's confirmed, like, yeah, hopefully.
Because you know what, I think I might have figured out how we can tell 301 and 301. Did I say 301 twice? I'm gonna say 302 and 301. Is they tend to have a lot of grain hoppers, and a couple of them are like the red ones.
302?
Yeah, and 301.
All right, East Chatsburg just went blue.
And plus, when you guys caught were you with Ryan when you caught the duo with the city rails?
No.
Oh well, Ryan was up here and he caught it around this time. It was pretty late.
Literally.
Yeah, Ryan's a good luck charm.
There's some auto racks. Yeah, the Z148 does have auto racks sometimes.
Yep. Usually in the rear.
So yeah, I caught Q122 once with auto racks. Intermodals and then more auto racks on the back. It was kind of strange.
Oh, you have to work no
P116 works snow yard again now? Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
I know.
I hope this train doesn't go. Well, actually, it's not going to. I was about to say if it doesn't go in the snow yard, but it's not even lined
Oh,
yet.
it's all the way through.
Those will probably be the last 2 trains I see tonight, and because I'm gonna go home, I need to sleep because I got things I got to do later on in the day tomorrow.
Yeah, same.
Especially as Michigan has your favorite railroad crossings in downriver area. Yeah, they're great crossings, and honestly, I think you'd like to see them in person. And I'd love to have you up here. Michigan is a beautiful state. Absolutely, it is. Joseph, I agree.
That's a pretty hefty 148.
Yeah,
Literally.
it's going pretty quick. It's a pretty long one.
Yes, sir.
Just imagine if I had a DPU. These ones never get DPUs. And as you can see, he's still going.
He's still.
It could be a little bit.
This is a big boy.
Yep.
His tail end is still after Walton.
Yep. East Shaftesburg is blue now, so I don't know. Oh, that's probably the westbound.
That's for 301.
But it should be like wherever the dead zone. It should be pretty.
I'm hoping what's going to happen is 301's going to go into the M1 track at Openness, allowing this eastbound 148 to just fly through. Because if we get that to fly through, we'll be able to see that. We'll probably see that one first.
Yep. So there goes his tail end.
Because who knows when this one eventually will get out. Hopefully it goes out soon.
I mean,
that's
Amtrak's-
probably our 397.
Amtrak should be like in between like around M and. Let me look it up.
What I want them to do is send this train. I want them to get it out at least to West Haven, so that way all they got to do is just go from there.
It's too late
Yeah.
now. Well, also Amtrak's an hour late, so they're gonna send it right through.
Yeah.
already.
Dang.
Oh, hopefully they do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is for. Yeah, that's what
Two trains on the way.
So about
Eventually.
here, it should strike midnight.
Yep. Midnight's gonna
Ending Halloween.
ending Halloween. We'll probably stay live probably till about 12:10. We'll go a little over. Like I said, I was going to anyway.
Heck it.
But then I'm gonna end it so I can keep my phone warm. Got 15 likes on the stream, so thank you to everybody that has come on here. I appreciate everyone's support. It's been a good one. Hey, the monthly VC is going to be Friday. We'll see. I'll see if I can make it. I can't promise that I will, but I will try.
Yeah, same here. I might have something going on that Friday, but
Yeah.
I'll make it if it's still going on like later or something.
Amtrak's in Illinois City, so that's definitely.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Oh, looks like they started to move. Looks like the westbound started to move
Westbound's
out.
finally moving.
Yep, he's moving out.
So,
Good.
about darn time.
Yeah.
But he does have to go in the siding though if Amtrak's over there.
Or he's gonna stay at Tapin, at West Tapin.
At least it's on the move.
Yeah.
Gives you hope.
Good.
Gives you some hope.
Good, and then we'll get this eastbound. The eastbound will hopefully fly through here.
Eastbound will be first. And then
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
397.
397.
Better be.
397 actually, guys, used to be a morning train. It used to run in the morning. Then they decided to move it to the nighttime. Because I remember there were a couple times in Lapeer that I used to catch it in the morning, right around 399. So then they changed it. So now 397 is a late runner through this area.
Yes, sir.
Is asking for shoutouts against the rules. Well, yeah, typically I don't do shoutouts, but I'll give you one because I'm good friends with you. Shout out to Bald Eagle Love, good friend of mine. Make sure you guys subscribe to him. He posts some good content. He's got a YouTube channel as well. He's a video lover. Is ticked at YouTube. As I'm ticked at YouTube as well tonight because of how the chat's been appearing, which kind of sucks. Is it?
Yeah, it looks like he's going through.
Really?
Maybe. Even though it's a dead spot, it's hard to tell, but it
Yeah.
looks like he's going through.
It does. Notice the green signal glitch right there. You can see that.
Oh, yep. Let's just throw a little green aspect while the train is
Going
still
through.
blocking it. Okay,
Either that or it'll become a restricting aspect once it gets through. But I doubt it. There's never ever restricting
Gonna play another
aspects.
game of, I'm sorry.
You're good.
Something stupid.
Stupid. Stupid. Oops. 9:30 a.m. Neil's time.
Alrighty, so it is now midnight.
It is officially midnight. Meaning we can put the name of Midnight Railfanning in the game. It is officially midnight.
And as you can see, the clock tower did not strike because that's around the last time it does.
11:45 is the last strike. It'll strike once. It's kind of like my Bulova actually at home, where the last chime, because the nighttime mode on it is between. So the last chime is 10:45, no 11 p.m. chime, and no chime until 6 a.m. So this clock looks like they shut it off at midnight, and then it doesn't chime till 7 a.m., which makes sense because there's not as many people around. You know, the downtown, most of the restaurants are pretty much closed. Maybe a bar or two is open, but not for long. Midnight, that's right. Midnight is here in Durand. It's cold out here. As I've said, let me see what my watch says. Let's see, I'm gonna refresh the weather. It says it's 30 degrees. So a little bit below freezing.
Also passed by Core Yard on the way to and from trades.
Yeah, it is kind of weird, isn't it? You know, especially how it appears on there.
Yeah,
It's like that and Snow Yard. Snow Yard is such a small yard.
yeah, but Core Yard is really big. You see the yard, but it also has a Y and a railroad crossing, and right next to it you have, I think is I-94.
Oh, really?
Where the trains sometimes round around go to the yard to and from the main line. I think it's
Makes
a Y.
sense.
I gotta look into it more. I'll probably spend a day there. It looks busy too.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Eastbound's flying through at 148. Moving pretty quick. Yeah, so there will not be any more trains, unfortunately, guys, for the stream tonight, but we'll stay on here and talk. If anyone has any questions, comments, or anything they want to say for about the last 8 minutes, I'm open to them. Can you see if my message is being held for review? No, I don't think it's being held for review. And if it is, I can't tell. James, is this Durand or somewhere else? This is Durand. This is Durand Union Station. This is the Amtrak Station Depot. It's also where the Michigan Railroad History Museum is. Yep, I can see you though, Video Lover. You're here. I can see you. That's Eagle Lover's primary channel. So I'm going to try and read all the chat real quick. This is pretty much coming to the closer of the stream tonight, considering we've been live for 2 hours and 18 minutes. And I just want to get these last two trains, hopefully at least get 397, which will hopefully have the rare special interest unit. That would be nice. At least do that, get a few more, since I don't really come up to Durand very often. Let's get a few more before I have to go, then drive home, quickly unload all my equipment, and crawl into bed. Because it would be nice for me to go to sleep in my bed, nice and warm, and not freezing to death like I am right now. Yes, you did. I guess you could say that, Neil. You did witness some spooky elements in the stream. I hear that locomotive in the Durand yard. They're doing some work around there. You hear that? Did you hear it? Yeah, they're working over there. That flashing red light over there.
Oh, okay, they're working. Nice.
Yeah, they're probably working and then they'll be done.
Oh, that is cool. If you silent up, you can hear the engine throttling up and down.
Bald Eagle Lover says, but yeah, We have here Shnaim, Shanaman, and that other user that I currently don't know his name, so I'm just going to say Slurpee for it. Lol, that's Moana.
Or we should say Schnowana.
Shawena, I like that.
Schnowana.
There you go. Damon's coming up with the nicknames. Where did he go?
He went over there, I think, to eat another slice of 7-Eleven pizza.
Yeah, it's all cold now. It's good.
Moana is
You know, it's
hungry.
funny that pizza was frozen, and since we're outside now, it's probably frozen again.
Again.
Yeah,
Bro is a hungry boy.
he didn't have any dinner.
Oh yeah, it was frozen. I saw them put it in the oven.
Yeah, they put it in the oven for like 2 minutes. They heat it up, and then boom, you got a pizza. Good pizza. 12:06. So we got 4 more minutes, and then that's gonna do it for Midnight Railfanning Halloween edition. It is now officially November 1st of 2023. We're out of the month of October.
That is correct. I don't know what else to say, but yeah,
It's cold. You can say that.
it is very cold. Yes. I didn't know it was gonna snow.
That's
on
why.
Halloween.
No, I didn't expect the snow either. I forgot my my warm ski mask as well. I was hoping to bring that because that would help keep my face warm, but I didn't. But I'm doing fine, actually. Like I said, it's
Yeah.
mostly my hands that are cold,
I'm holding up okay as well.
and that's why I'm kind of walking back and forth too, just to get the blood flowing and help keep me warm. Because then just got to keep going for a little bit to get these last 2 trains, and then that'll do it.
I always wanted to be, although almost nothing runs, but when they run, it's always worth it.
Better freeze that pizza on the snow, or else I'm fired. Uh-oh.
James, didn't I eat snow earlier in the stream?
Yeah, Damon did eat snow earlier. Neil was saying we gotta freeze the pizza in the snow,
Oh,
or else I'm fired.
nice.
All that right there is pigeon crap. They have a pigeon issue here, especially, I didn't really see many today, but in the summertime, the pigeons like to hang around there. They like to hang up in the ceiling in the shelter of the station, and they like to crap everywhere. Probably because some of the trains bring in grains, which probably attract the pigeons. Yeah, it's definitely chilly out here, though, as you guys can see. The snow definitely shows it. I was not expecting us to get snow today. I saw that there was a chance, but I didn't think we were going to get this much snow. So, yeah. James 289, GCR Productions, Romulus, Richfield, Rail King of the Rails. I know you like it when I roll my tongue. All right, everybody. Well, we're getting to the point. We're going to end the stream here because I'm getting tired of streaming. I want to get these last 2 trains, and I just want to get out of here because I'm tired. I need to go to bed because I got things I got to do tomorrow. So, you want to say bye? I'm going to hop off. Moana's eating the frozen pizza.
Have a good night, y'all.
Say goodbye.
Alrighty, so that does it for Midnight Railfanning, even though I'm probably repeating what he said. But,
That's fine. Go ahead.
So, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Midnight Railfanning, and also hopefully a new starting point because we're going to be transitioning these streams to the Royal King of the Rails
To the actual channel itself. So,
but for now, though, this concludes our really spooky, snowy, and cold, and rather adventurous episode of Midnight Railfanning for you guys today.
here in Durand, Michigan. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thanks for coming on. We'll see you guys. Who knows when for the next one? Actually, I think I know when, but we'll keep that a surprise for now. Keep it confidential. So, with that being said, as Hugo Lover said, over and out. We'll see you guys later. Goodbye. COS. Comment, like, subscribe. There's Moana with his frozen pizza. All right. That'll do it, everybody, here in Durand.
That was unnecessary.
Perfect.